Hello everyone, this is Kazo here with another Wi-Fi battle. This battle is against Sweepage from Pokemon Wi-Fi Battle Arena. He asked me for a battle and I asked if I could record it and he said yes, and we had this pretty awesome battle. So, he leads off with his Breloom and I lead off with the Jirachi. He switches out into a Heatran while I go for a Zen Headbutt, and it misses. And then I switch out into my Porygon Z or 2 because it would trace its Flash Fire and make it immune to fire. And then I decide to go for Ice Beam, and he actually switches into Swampert. So I decided to switch into Latias, and he actually switches out into Scizor, and I go for the Hidden Power Fire, which was pretty awesome because he said he was going to survive that, but then as you obviously tell, he didn't survive it because I guess he didn't know its specs, Latias, which is pretty good. But so now I gotta switch, and I switch it to Porygon 2 to trace Intimidate and get Intimidate on the Gyarados, and he goes for a taunt, and he switches into freaking Electivire as I go for a Thunderbolt. So he gets a speed boost. Then went with a Meditate that raises attack, and I went with an Ice Beam, and it did about quarter damage, and I get Freeze Half, which is pretty awesome. So then I go into Latias to try to finish this thing off, but he actually thaws out and gets an Ice Punch on me, which totally sucks because I think I was gonna get raped by a Specs Draco Meteor. But so now I go into Milotic, and then I go back into the Duck, so he can Thunder Punch it, and it gets Motor Drive. But even after the speed boost, he still outspeeds because he has speed boost as well. But he goes to Cross Chop, and a +1 Cross Chop from Electivire did not finish off the Duck, which was pretty awesome. And I get to put Toxic on it, which helps do damage to it over time. And he finishes it off with an Ice Punch. So now he gets Toxic and Life Orb damage, and I go into Jirachi, and he still outspeeds the Jirachi, which sucks kind of a bit. But he does a kill off, and I get to finish it off with a Zen Headbutt, which is pretty awesome. So now brings in the Heatran again, and I go into Milotic, and he actually decides to switch into his Breloom. And now I decided to switch into Jirachi because I think Jirachi would not be much use in this battle to put it to sleep. And I send in Weavile, and he actually switches out into Gyarados. So then I switch Weavile into Milotic, and he goes for the Waterfall, and it does not much at all, like 15% damage, which I was surprised. You know. So then he brings in Swampert while I go for Toxic. So now the Pert's Toxic and stuff. And then I decide to go into Infernape, hoping he would try to not do a Waterfall or an Earthquake. And he actually goes for Stealth Rocks, which is pretty awesome. So then I was thinking of either doing Fire Blast or Close Combat. I knew he was going to switch, but I wasn't sure who he was going to switch into. He actually decides to switch into Breloom, while I was thinking he might go into Heatran. So that kind of sucks because I don't quite finish off with a Close Combat, and it's Choice Scarfed. So it's going to outspeed and get a superpower on a -1 defense Infernape. So now I send in the Weavile, and I go for the Pursuit, which takes out the Breloom. That was pretty cool. I guess he was expecting an Ice Shard or something, and he goes into Heatran, and I decides to switch into the Gyarados to get Intimidate on the Weavile, but I just switch out anyways and go into Milotic. So now I switch into Jirachi because I know he was going to taunt, because he was taunting it before. At least I thought he did. And anyways, I'm trying to go for Thunder Punches, hoping the thing would wake up, but it doesn't wake up, and it gets 1 KO'd by Waterfall. Now I go back into Weavile, and decided to go with a Brick Break, thinking he might go on a Heatran to either take an Ice Punch or like a Dark or Night Slash or whatever. But actually stays in, just goes for the Waterfall for the kill. So now I'm on my last Pokemon, which is Melodic, and I pretty much got nothing to do except for Surf, because he's going to go for the taunt, and I'm just going to Surf it, and he's just going to get pretty much just wall my Melodic and take it out eventually. So he just goes for some Dragon Dances, and the only thing I can do is Surf the damn thing, because it's taunted. And yeah, if this thing had Hidden Power Electric, that'd have been so perfect for this match. But it's my freaking Light Screen Melodic, so you know, no Hidden Power Electric or anything. I was like thinking, like when this whole like surfing stuff was going on, I'm thinking the whole time, why don't I have Hidden Power Electric on this Melodic? Why don't I have Hidden Power Electric on this Melodic? This totally sucks. If I had Hidden Power Electric, I would have one-hit KO'd the freaking Gyarados. At least two-hit KO'd it, and then I would freaking like two-hit KO the freaking Heatran, and I would have freaking like 2 or 3-hit KO the freaking Swampert. Yeah, so it gets the bounce off, and it does like almost all of Melodic's life. It totally sucks. And of course, Surf is doing like 5% damage a hit. I was like thinking as well, just get like be like two or three crits in a row. That'd been, that's all I would need to take down the stupid Gyarados, but I don't. And he goes for the Waterfall and finishes me off. So good game, Sweepage. It was a pretty awesome match. I need to stop trying to over predict. That always screws me over. But anyways, good game, Sweepage, and please rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. And also come check out Pokemon Wi-Fi Battle Zone. It's a pretty awesome chat group. There's a lot of good battlers there and a lot of fun people to talk to. I'll see you guys later.